The Joe Rogan Experience.
I remember when doing his podcast and he found out that I actually knew Moses Malone, like know Moses Malone.
How do you know Moses Malone?
Moses Malone is like a very before he passed. So the first guy who ever invested in my career, his name is Anthony Colbert, and he was the first people to sign Destiny's Child. He had a music company with Mo. It's called Mo Music, and he had been friends with Mo for years. So Mo would be at his office all the time, and we was in the same building. I worked for this record label called Key Players. I was the record pool. I gave all the DJs their records, so I would organize records, give them out to DJs when I first came home. So Moses would be downstairs and with Colbert, and he introduced me to Moses. And so after that, Moses would always recognize me. So then one day, Moses was like, yo, H.E., Colbert don't want to go to lunch. He ain't got time. You want to go to lunch? I'm like, yeah. I'm going to fucking lunch with Moses Malone. It's this strip club called Treasures that he loved going to. In Houston, called Treasures. Chief, best buffet in town. Best buffet in town. I'm like, huh? He's like, this is the best buffet in town. I'm like, are we going to strip club? We going to eat? This the best buffet in town. You understand what I'm saying to you? I go in. It's my first time ever having food, going to a strip club for food. I'm like, oh, okay. So we in there, and the buffet is a huge ass buffet, like a chef. It's lit up. It looks like a cafeteria with the little lamps, but it's all these naked women in here. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. I said, so you like crab with your crab? He was like, man, look here. Now this is the buffet. I say, so we arguing about, is it the buffet or is it the strip club? So it's a male strip club called La Bear in Houston. I said, so all the men that's here, if this buffet was in La Bear, would you go? Mo like, hell no, I wouldn't go. I said, so it's not the best buffet in town. It's got titties with this buffet. This is what is important about this buffet. Because if it was penis with the buffet, you wouldn't fucking go eat the buffet. He's like, yeah, pretty much correct. And that's how me and Moses got tight, arguing about Treasures in the buffet. And known him ever since. So when he passed, I was at his funeral. And we used to talk all the time. I've been mad at Moses one goddamn time over a motorcycle seat. And this is when I learned that you really can't tell people what to do with they own money. Ali, you funny, man. You funny. I say, well, why don't you invest in my career? How much you need? I need about $5,000 to get, press kit and all this other stuff done. Moses totally fucking ignored me after that, right? 8 months later, randomly talking, me, him, Colbert, Luke, randomly talking, he's telling them about that he replaced the seat on his motorcycle just because, and the seat cost him $5,000. And I am pissed. Like, he has no idea why I'm even mad. I'm like, so you, a fucking motorcycle seat? He's like, yeah. And I just walked out and slammed the door, and Cole was like, he mad at you because he asked you to give him $5,000 to further his career, and you didn't ever say anything. So what are you mad about? Because you just fucking spent $5,000 on a motorcycle seat that you didn't have to change, and you could have helped him. He was like, well, shit, Ali can't tell me how to spend my money. It's like, he got a alligator motorcycle seat with an M on it.
I like it.
Fucking nice ass seat.
That sounds good.
But I want it.
I get it.
But,
In retrospect, though, are you happy that you didn't get the money from him?
I'm excited. It's because I think that it would have probably changed how we interacted.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's things that as an adult, why you understand why you don't get it. As a comic, you definitely have to understand that as a comic, because you know how we are. I'm not getting something.
Right.
And we feel like we've been rejected or pushed to the side, and then some comics start getting bitter because they feel like other people are getting other opportunities, but sometimes it's not for you in that particular space. It's been shows that haven't been for me, and I've been cool with it. Then there's been shows that I thought that wasn't for me, that I got on. Like,
But you have the benefit of hindsight. You have the benefit of becoming successful and then looking back and go, oh, all those things that went wrong, that's probably good. Because you develop more character, you understand the business better, and reaching out for someone to help you, it rarely really helps you. You think it's going to help you, but it's going to fuck your relationship with that person because you're going to have to pay them back quickly, and you're probably not going to be able to.
yeah.
And then it's also you're going to know that you had to borrow money from somebody. When you know you just did it yourself, it's like you have a peace. Like, I'm a self-made man. You can look at it that way.
And be easy. And be easy
it's
with
better.
It.
It's better.
And who wants to be around? Like, yo, you see him right there?
Yeah.
You know, I made him, right? You know,
Oh, no.
Dude, like, that would be the fucking worst.
Yeah, that would
Somebody
be the worst.
popping in. Yo, so you know Joe Rogan, right? I'm the one that gave him all the shit to start his podcast. Never brings me up.
Catch new episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience for free only on Spotify. Watch back catalog JRE videos on Spotify, including clips. Easily, seamlessly switch between video and audio experience. On Spotify, you can listen to the JRE in the background while using other apps and can download episodes to save on data cost, all for free. Spotify is absolutely free. You don't have to have a premium account to watch new JRE episodes. You just need to search for the JRE on your Spotify app. Go to Spotify now to get this full episode of the Joe Rogan Experience.